It is time for another daily YouTube live stream. I'm Zach. Welcome back. Let's play some games today. It is Saturday morning, and we are here playing Minecraft, continuing to work on my mega project. Today is the stream. We are going to finish it. This has been a lot of work. Today is the big day that it all comes together. Welcome to the stream. I hope you're having a great weekend. And yeah, I'm excited to play some Minecraft and get started here. Hello to V5 is in chat. Hey, man. Welcome to the stream. Oh, look at the phrase of the day. Best in class. I like that. All right, let's hop into the game. Yeah, I'm going to try and just rapid fire go through all the stuff I want to go to, because I don't want this project to go another stream. This is like stream 5 of this mega project. It's the biggest project I've done so far in the world, and yeah, I really want to like keep going today until we get it done, because you know I don't want to clickbait. All right, so first, what is this? A cat stuck in my armor stand? What is going on with this cat? What are you? What? I must have pushed him in there or something. Here, get out of there. Get out of there. All right, yeah, you can sit over there. That's fine. All right, let's do. Oh, we have to move this villager too. Oh, I forgot about the villager. Hold on. I'm keeping a list of everything I want to do today. Move villager. All right, I'll put that at the end of my list. If we have time, we will move the villager, because you shouldn't keep your villagers out in the open because it's very dangerous. They could get eaten by a zombie or something. All right, so here is our mega project. And off stream, I kind of extended the walls down. So the walls go all the way down now. All the way down to here, to this magnificent wall that opens up to the open air. And this is how you get down to the sewer. I should actually put a ladder over here so I have another way of getting up. That is a good idea. Let's go and get some ladders and get some buckets so that we can actually finish out the water in this section. We'll probably need some more blue ice and stuff too. I think I have the blue ice. You know what we should do first is finish texturing out these walls. Okay, I only have 2 walls left. Let's finish texturing these walls and then we'll do the water here. That's a good place to start. Yeah, so I do these like this like texturing just to make it look a little bit more run down on these walls here, and I think it adds a lot of interest. So yeah, we just have one more to go. I got all the materials on me, which is nice. V5 says, best in class equals there's a class for each individual product so they can be the best in class. That seems a little pessimistic, V5. Always pessimistic. All right, so what I do when I texture these is I just break out random blocks. I'm just like doing this randomly. And then I have 3 different variations of blocks here that are similar to orange. One is red sand, one is smooth red sandstone, and one is acacia logs. And I will just fill in all these empty holes with these different kind of blocks. And I just try to vary it up as much as I can. These acacia logs I strip with my axe to take the bark off of them. And it gives this nice orange color. And so there is kind of the finished texture pattern. Is just a random texture. And I think that looks pretty nice. So we're going to go ahead and do this wall now as well. And it's kind of hard getting like just a random texture. But I think I do all right. Just try to make it as random as possible. hard to get into those little slots right there. All right, let's strip these logs there. Boom, boom, and boom. And take a step back. See how that looks? That's a nice texture. I feel like it needs a little bit extra something. Maybe we'll throw in another acacia log here. Oh, wrong one. Yeah, much better. Oh, we forgot one. Oh, we forgot one. How did that happen? All right. Yeah, looks much better. Now, next thing is these are the wrong lights. So you'll notice here we've been using the green frog lights for the lighting, and I ran out. I just ran out, and the yellow ones were all I had left. So I want to go get some more green frog lights, and we did this already, but I just ran out of them. So how many more do we need? Starting here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we only need 8 more, which is good. But we can do that fairly quickly, hopefully. We're going to run into the nether, go to my frog light farm. Or let me put these materials away. Put all of these away. I cannot believe, like, I'm using all these shulker boxes. It's insane. These are every single shulker box I own we're using in this project. That's how mega this project is. I desperately need more shulker boxes. I can't believe I've run out. I have none. Okay, let's go into the nether. Do we need to bring anything? I don't think so. I think we just need to go in there. I have my rockets and elytra on in case I need them. Yeah, I think I'm good, except I don't have a gold. What we found out last time is that lots of mobs spawn. So I should probably bring a gold helmet because the little nether guys won't attack you if you're wearing a gold helmet. So let me switch my helmet out. Oh, there's a shulker box. What's in here? What is this? This must have been... I don't remember what this was. It's like a backup armor set. That's handy to have. A backup armor set. That's cool. All right, let me take my golden helmet out. Look at me. I got a cool helmet on. V5 says, JD Powers has a class of SUV crossover hybrid drive. That's nice. V5 says, ever watch Bugs Bunny, Magic Sword, and Helmet? I don't remember that one. Yeah, I mean, I used to watch Bugs Bunny all the time as a kid. Loved those cartoons. I feel like they don't have this anymore for kids, but every Saturday morning, there was a thing where, you know, everyone would get together and watch cartoons Saturday morning, and they had like Bugs Bunny and all that stuff. And then even later, I mean, Saturday morning cartoons was like the thing to do. And like they had like the WB had a bunch of cartoons like Animaniacs, and then there was X-Men cartoons. Yeah, I used to love Saturday morning cartoons, and I don't know if they do those anymore. V5 says class was an example of how specific classes get. Got it. All right, so we need green frogs for green lamps. So we got all of our frogs here. Let's open up the doors. Or actually, let's close the doors. We'll grab all of our frogs out. I thought we had... Wait, do we only have 4? No, we have 5. Okay. So put the leads on all of these guys. Perfect. And then come on, froggies. Oh, no, I don't need them yet. I don't need them yet. Wait, come back in here. I need to get the magma cubes first. That's right. Get the magma cubes first, and then I'll get the frogs out. That's how it works. Oh, I need some blocks, don't I? Oh, I have some dirt blocks. This will be fine. Yeah. We just used this. Oh, I could just tie the frogs up to here. Oh, yeah, let's do that. Let's bring the frogs out so they're already over here. Yeah, there is one other type of frog which I do not have yet. This guy's trying to escape. So eventually I will get the other frog. It's just I haven't wanted the other frog lights yet. So there's no point. The other frog is the white frog, and it makes purplish lights, which are pretty cool. I just haven't designed a build that uses them yet. Look at these adorable frogs. All right, looks like they're all tied up. Perfect. Let's go up to my magma cube farm and summon some magma cubes. V5 says it was a Bugs Bunny that was referencing Wagner's opera, specifically the Ring of Nibelung. I'm a big fan of... growing up, I listened to a lot of classical music. I lived in a really conservative household, and so like popular music was not allowed. So most people listen to like popular music and stuff. I didn't. I listened to classical music growing up, but I'm really I'm not like bitter or anything because I love classical music. So but yeah, I really have always gotten into like the history behind music and music theory and all that good stuff. And we're just going to wait up here for magma cubes to spawn. They should start spawning any minute. And actually, I took a lot of music classes when I was in college, in my undergrad. So I had a lot of music history, music theory. And so if you get into like the backstory behind Wagner and how just radical his operas were back in the day. Like, he is the person who started the modernist music era, which is it's the starting point for all of modern art, pretty much. His operas. It's kind of crazy when you like look at the course of like, and I love getting into that stuff. That's why I love modern art, but I love just like learning about all the different the historical aspects of it, because it's like you're looking at the forces of humanity through history. Let's get these guys to fall off this platform here. Yeah, the Wagner and Brahms, who's another big composer, they were composers at the same point of time in history. That's probably enough, guys. And they were actually like competitors with each other. And Wagner was he took a more modernist approach to writing music. And Brahms took a more classical approach to writing music. He was more in the camp of Beethoven. And so... Oh gosh, I gotta get my sword out. So yeah, it's just really interesting to see how those... And they both became famous doing their own thing. Oh shoot, I need to leave... Oh shoot! I'm not paying attention. I need to leave the little cubes so the frogs can eat them. Instead I'm killing all of them. Come on, froggies. Where are all my frogs? Is that 5? Do I have... oh no, I'm missing one. Oh, he's eating all the cubes already. Anyway, you just brought up Wagner, so that's just what I think about. I don't think they can eat this guy. Nice. And how many do we need? We needed 8, and I think we have just enough frog lights, so this is perfect. V5 says that opera is racist. Well, I'm not surprised. It's all part of history, and most of history is racist. There's a lot of racism in history. It's part of the story of human growth. We've just learned a lot through the years. Liam is in chat. Hey Liam, what is up? I was just getting some more frog lights because I ran out. But we have enough now, which is perfect. So let's head on back to the real world. And actually, no enemies spawned this time, which is great. William says, I missed last night's stream. Oh, last night's stream was a lot of fun. We built some really cool stuff. I posted pictures after last night's stream in the Discord. Just some really cool stuff. I mean, this city, Skyline City that I'm building is just turning out beautiful. It is like it's such a joy to work on. And I mentioned this a couple times. It kind of reminds me of the Pacific Northwest where I grew up. And so it's very nostalgic for me. Just all the pine tree forests. I lived in so many cool houses growing up with these so back when I grew up, I grew up in Oregon, but it was back before a lot of people moved to Oregon. Back in the day, it wasn't as populated as it is today. Not that many people lived there. And so all the towns in Oregon they basically had these big forests that would go throughout the towns. It was really cool. And it was just because it wasn't a very populated area. Now, if you go to Oregon today, it's there's houses packed in on top of each other, small houses too. It's just miles of these packed houses. That's what Oregon is today. But back when I grew up there, it was full of these forests and wilderness, all around the towns that people lived in. And I just had so much fun, playing in all these forests, and it was a great place to grow up. But isn't that the story of life, where it's so many things that existed when you were a kid, you grow up and they no longer exist anymore. It's kind of crazy. Liam says, I fell asleep on Claude's stream. Don't tell Claude. Oh, I was wondering what happened to you, Liam. Yeah, Liam and I were watching Claude's stream together. because Claude was streaming Minecraft, and it was another great stream, Liam. It was so cool, worth going back and watching again. Um, but yeah, that was a lot of fun. Oh shoot, how am I gonna do this? Toxic is in chat. Hey, Toxic. Welcome to the stream. Liam says, back in my day. Oh, my goodness. I'm not telling one of those old people stories. But I'm just saying, like, life changes. Things in life change. So it's like you might have something in life that that exists today. There's no guarantee it's going to be there for you tomorrow. So all I'm saying is, like, enjoy those things that you have today that you like, because they might not be here tomorrow. I mean, just look at how much our culture has changed in 5 years. It's like a completely different place around here these days. So it's like, you just have to like realize that things change. And it's not bad or good necessarily. It's just that you have to realize that you got things in life that you like now. There's no guarantee it's going to be here tomorrow. So just enjoy it. Enjoy the things that you have, because it's like life changes, things move on, and you got to move on too. And that's just how life works. All right, perfect. We got all of the green lights in, and I love it. Isn't this cool? This is so satisfying to walk down this hallway. I've spent so long building this. This is incredible. And you wouldn't think that a sewer would take this long or be this hard to do, but it was. Okay, let's go on to the next bit, which is the water down at the end. We never really finished the water down there. So let's go work on that. So we're going to need a couple of things. We're going to need water and buckets and ice and all that good stuff. Let's put these frog lights away. Let's see, where is our ice? So we got all of this blue ice here, which is wonderful. We also need signs. Dark oak signs, perfect. Now we need water buckets. And I thought I had a bucket of water in here somewhere. We might have to make more buckets. I don't have a whole lot of buckets. Do I have a crafting bench in here? Of course I don't have a crafting bench in here. Oh my goodness. All right, well, where's my other iron? I saw another piece of iron in here. Here we go. Let's grab all this iron. We're going to go up and make ourselves some buckets, because I know I already have some up here. We have a bucket chest in here. I feel like I'm always running out of buckets. And, you know, I know Claude has this issue too. He's always running out of buckets too, and I don't know where the buckets go, but it's just buckets just like disappear. It's so strange. Let's see. V5 says City Planner Plays has a good video posted this morning making a rural development, a really nice one. V5 says City Planner Plays is working on the town across the bridge, right? No, V5 says this one is back in Clearwater. Toxic is in chat. I already said hi. Liam says I'll have to watch it. V5 says you missed the discussion of 19th century opera. Liam says, I'll watch your stream from last night and Claude's stream. I was just talking with my son. He was talking about being in middle school in the 2010s. And I said, back in my day, and it was funny, we were talking about the Harlem Shake. Do you all remember the viral song and dance? I remember that. Was that in the 2010s? That doesn't seem like it was that long ago. The Harlem Shake. That was so cool. Yeah, everybody got into that thing. All right, I'm looking for buckets. Okay, here's a bucket. None of these have buckets in them. Is there buckets in here? Here's some buckets. Okay, here's 6. I guess we don't really need a whole lot more than that, but let's make a couple anyway. Make a couple more. Oh gosh, I thought I just wasted all my iron. No, I just made 3 more, which is what I intended. Okay, so we got 9 buckets, which is good. 44 pieces of iron, which is nice. All right, I'm going to fill up these buckets of water because I don't know how many I'm going to need. And we are going to come, let me just float down to the top of our farm over here. We're going to say hi to our lovely bees. Hello, bees. Ouch. Ouch. I just smacked my face in the hillside. Liam says, what part of Oregon did you live in? V5 says, was the Harlem Shake like Zoot Suit Riot? Wait, do you not remember it, V5? It was a big viral thing. It was before TikTok. It wasn't a TikTok thing. It was more a YouTube thing. V5 says, I always found it how a song about something so dark was so upbeat. Okay, I think what I'm going to do, I want to start down here. I'm going to fall down here. Ouch. Oh, I keep hurting myself. I think we're going to need to have ice down here probably. These should be ice. And then signs here. And then a water bucket here. Okay, so if items flow down here, it'll hit this and items will flow this way. That is perfect. Then probably 2 more water buckets here. So one there and one there. Okay, so anything that falls down here will hit this, flow into here, flow across here, flow into here, and flow down there. Okay, that's what I want. The only problem is, if items fall down here, they're going to fall into nothing. That is bad. That is really bad. Do I have any more stone? Not really. Okay, I need to stop items from falling down here. That would be a bad thing. Let me grab some stone. Liam says it was on Vines. Oh, Vines. I remember that. Liam says YouTube was just a baby back then. Liam says, why are items falling down? What items? Oh, I'll explain it in a second, Liam. It'll make sense in a second. V5 says, I hated Vines back in the day. I liked Vines. I didn't really watch them that much. I always just watched more YouTube. And I would watch YouTube videos of Vines. I still watch YouTube videos of Vines. All right, I'm just going to pillar up here so I can fill in this with some stone. All right, so that is perfect. So this is lined up now. Let me make sure I have my Silk Touch pickaxe on. All right, and then we need to go back out to the top here. Oh, look at that lovely sunset. Oh, beautiful. Okay, there's a bed over here, I think. Isn't there? I thought there was a bed over here, but maybe not. All right, we'll just sleep right here. All right, so the point of this hole here is I'm going to harvest all of these potatoes and throw the potatoes into the hole. That's the whole point of this whole thing. I need to fill in this dirt, though, first. So let's drop down here. We'll put dirt in. Okay, so, yeah. So these potatoes will turn into items. They'll fall down here, and once they're down here, they'll flow down. The item waterway and into McDonald's and start cooking immediately. That's the whole point of this. I got to make sure this works, though. So I'm going to put, like, water here. What does that do? Okay, so it flows down into a stream kind of like that. What if I put water here? What does that do? All right, yeah, this is all pretty much working correctly. If I put water here. I think the only problem would be if water went here, but I don't think water's going to go there. Oh, no, even if water went there, it's still fine. Okay, perfect. All right, well, this is looking pretty nice. We might even change this a little bit. But I think this is working. Okay, so the next step is, what does this sign say? Field number 2. Okay, we don't need that anymore. I need to get rid of this netherrack. This was never supposed to be netherrack. It looks kind of ugly. This was just, I was drawing outlines of everything when we were planning out the town in netherrack, and I never changed this outline to what it was supposed to be, because what it was supposed to be was spruce trap doors, and spruce trap doors are so expensive, as you saw in the last stream. It took us so many pieces of wood to make as many trapdoors as we need. So I'm going to go grab those trapdoors, and then we're going to use them to replace that horrible looking netherrack around our field. And it's going to look so much better. Liam says, I think if the pandemic didn't happen, TikTok wouldn't have been as big as it is now. You think? I don't know. It was pretty big before the pandemic. Man, I hate TikTok. If I had kids, which is probably good that I don't, because I would be so strict with those kids. My kids, I would not let them have TikTok. I would not let them have social media. They wouldn't have nothing. Because there's so much screwed up stuff on TikTok. Not to mention, the Chinese Communist Party is stealing all your information. I would not let my kids be on TikTok. Okay, so we actually did not need all these buckets of water that we got. Okay, I'm just going to put them down there. I'm going to hold one just in case we need one. Put my iron up in there. I don't think we need these anymore. Why do I have deep slate bricks? I don't remember. Don't really need a spruce sign. What I need are these spruce trap doors. We got almost 4 stacks, and I think we'll use all of them. Liam says, can you put something like a grate on top of the hole? That would probably be safer. Oh, you know what I was going to do? I was going to put a ladder. I think I have some ladders in here. I do have a bunch of ladders. Let's put the ladders in. It would probably be safer if we had a grate. I'm a little bit worried since we're, I'm talking about throwing items down there. I'm a little worried about items getting stuck on things. And if you start putting things like grates and stuff like that, items can get stuck on all of that stuff. So I kind of just want to leave it open just to avoid any potential stuff getting like stuck on other things kind of thing. Liam says, did you say what part of Oregon you lived in? Oh, I was going to say, and I forgot. Hold on. Let me put this ladder up here. Oh, it's not going to let me. I'd have to put it... I guess I could put it over here. Just like that. All right, we have a ladder up and down. That makes it a lot easier. What part of Oregon did I live in? We moved around a lot as a kid. I'm telling you, like I don't think I mean, like we moved like every year. Like once a year we would move. And you know, it was just because we didn't have very much money. So like we would move a lot. But yeah, so different places I lived. I lived in the Portland area. I lived in a town called Oregon City. So really, really nice places. Some places we lived in, I mean, weren't even like in a city. It was like out in the countryside, so it wasn't like in a city. It was just, but it was all basically around that same area, like the Portland metro area, is where I've always lived when I lived there. Okay, I think that these should actually. I feel like these should actually be here. Something like that. And we'll do the same thing on this side. All right, nice. So this will keep us nice and safe here. Let me just go around and we'll get as much of this outlined in those trapdoors as possible so it will look nice and neat. We might have to change the shape of this a little bit. This is a little unorganized. All right, so if we put trapdoors around here like this, oh shoot. How are we gonna, how am I gonna do this? This should go like that. Or maybe what I'll do, no, let's do this. Put that one there and then this one here. Okay, got a nice little corner there. That's facing the wrong direction. Not good. Okay, that's nice. This one, we'll just get rid of that one. That one will just go. All right, nice edge on that side. Let's do the same kind of similar thing. And I think that looks so much nicer than the netherrack did. Yeah, it just looks a lot better. All right, where did my bed go? Shoot, I keep picking it up again. V5 says in chat, is there a rule that you have to tell TikTok the truth? You can just tell the Chinese what they want to hear. Liam says maybe it can only be 1 block wide. I know those places. It makes it safer because you don't want Moshe coming after you. I don't think the Chinese is going to get much info from teens singing and dancing. Zach, read my comment about the sewer. Oh, I think so. Liam is saying that this should only be 1 block wide, not 2 blocks wide. Yeah, I don't know. I wanted to be a little bit wider. Yeah, sometimes. Yeah, I think this needs to be 2 blocks wide because sometimes if it's just 1 block wide, sometimes items get stuck. That's my, whenever you do something like this where you're throwing items around, you just have to be really careful about items getting stuck. That is the biggest thing. And you don't want items to get like stuck on this ledge here, for instance. You want to avoid that. So if this was just 1 block wide, there'd be more of a chance the item gets stuck over here and then it just despawns and you're just wasting items. That's why I did it. Interesting. Something interesting, Liam, is I know Liam and I are both fans of Star Trek, and I just watched a podcast with Will Wheaton. And, you know, Will Wheaton's the actor who played Wesley Crusher on Star Trek The Next Generation. And he just released a book about how he was massively abused as a kid. Like, while he was a child star acting in Star Trek. And, yeah, crazy story. I don't know if you've heard about this, Liam. But it was kind of cool to hear that. And it actually like it helped make a little bit more sense of things, because like if you're a fan of Star Trek like I am, and you've really like followed the series throughout the years, it was always kind of strange about how that actor's career kind of just like fizzled out after Star Trek. Like, you know, like he didn't really like do anything. And it was always kind of like, what is up with this kid? Like, he potentially could do anything he wanted in the acting world, and he just kind of stopped. Well, he stopped because he hated it and was being abused by his parents, who were forcing him to do this Star Trek show. And he loves Star Trek. Like, he loves like everything Star Trek because he's kind of a nerd, which he celebrates. But acting was not what he wanted to do with his life. And I never heard that side of the story. Well, I don't think anybody did, because they didn't really talk about it before this book that he just released. But it's kind of crazy. I didn't know any of that. V5 says, your wall is made out of doors. Is this because it's the only way to make a narrow wall? Yeah, pretty much. I just think it looks cool. It looks like a little, you know, because this is a garden. I mean, it's not, people don't put up like full-on walls around their garden most of the time. So I just wanted kind of like a dinky little looking wall kind of thing. And this is the easiest way to do it, in my opinion. All right, we're going to need to do some testing now, because I'm not exactly sure how I'm going to do this next part. But we're going to have to do some redstone. And redstone, if you're not familiar, is the way that you can do essentially kind of like electronics in Minecraft. You can build electronic gizmos and gadgets and stuff using redstone. And there are people who are like experts at this in Minecraft. I'm not an expert at redstone, but yeah, people build like full-on like computer systems in Minecraft using redstone. So you can use redstone and repeaters and all kinds of stuff. We're going to use, I don't know if we need a comparator. Maybe, yeah, we probably do. Comparators, redstone, and we're going to need some other stuff. Get out some quartz. We're probably going to need some quartz. We're probably going to need some cobblestone. Maybe some stone. And let's go look at our crafting recipes. So under crafting recipes, you can't see it because my head is in the way. And my chair's in the way. But this little tab here is the redstone tab. You can click on that, and these are all the redstone gadgets that you can use to help build redstone type machines. And this is what I used, for instance, to build my automated pumpkin farm, where it just runs. It's just constantly running and harvesting pumpkins and melons in the background, and I don't have to do anything. The melons grow. The system sees that they grow, it harvests them, and then I just go pick them up. I don't have to do anything. So we're going to do something similar with my potato field, and we're going to use something called a dropper. This is how you make it cobblestone and redstone. I'm just going to grab one of these because I'm not sure it's going to work. And let's do a little bit of testing. And we're going to test. Where are we going to test? Let's test out in the street here. Liam says, no waste, even in a video game. Yeah, I don't like to waste stuff. Liam says, I have heard a Will Wheaton story. Don't forget to like. Yeah, if you guys are liking this video, don't forget to hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. It really helps out the channel. I am looking for a lever. We might have to make a lever. You make a lever with a stick and a piece of stone. No? Cobblestone? Oh, no. There it is. It's cobblestone and a stick makes a lever. All right. Let's build some electronics in Minecraft. So, to start, we're just going to build it on the street here. We're going to grab this dropper. This might not be the right thing. Okay, it has a little funny face on it. We're going to use a lever. We're going to put a lever on it. This will turn it on and off. So on, off. On, off. We're going to put a bucket of water in here. And we'll turn it on. Boom! It will spit out the bucket of water. This is not the item that we need. Shoot! I thought it was a dropper, but I guess it's something else. I built the wrong thing. This will throw out whatever item you have. V5 says redstone is electronics. I thought it would be rockets. Well, you can probably build a rocket with it too. No, we don't need the dropper. What we need is the dispenser. The dispenser looks like this. Oh, shoot, we need bows. Well, luckily, I have been collecting bows. We have lots of bows. We have all of these bows. This is wonderful. This is the benefit of needing lots of bows. Okay, so dispenser, you craft like this. Oh, can I not? Does it have to be a fully functional bow? Hold up. Oh, I'd have to combine all of these bows together. Oh, that's obnoxious. That doesn't do me any good. I've been saving these bows forever, planning to use them, but it's not even gonna make a difference. Because I could combine all of these, but oh, maybe this one. Maybe I can combine it with this one. There we go. Fully functional bow. Yeah, if your bows are like semi-broken, you can combine them and it will heal them. Okay, there we go. I put all my bows together. It made one bow, and then we can make one dispenser. Okay, so this is the dropper. We don't want the dropper. We want the dispenser, which looks like this guy. All right, let's take the switch off of here. We'll put the switch onto here. Oh, no, we'll put the bucket in here. And then we'll put the switch on there. And then when we flip the switch, boom, it will dispense the water. Look at that. And then we unswitch it. Wait. We unswitch it and switch it again. And it will pick the water back up. How cool is that? So I can let out the water, pick it up again. Now we're going to get a little bit more fancy with this. We're going to pick up the lever. We're going to pick up this thing. We don't need it anymore. And we're going to actually use our redstone dust and these comparators here. And so I can put the comparator facing into here and some redstone dust out like this. And then a block here at the end. Could be any block. We'll just use that block. And then we can put the switch on this block. And I can power this through the redstone to power this from a distance. Let me go to sleep really quick. All right, let's test this to see if it works. I'm going to flip the switch. Boom. Oh, and it destroys all the redstone. The water washed all the redstone away. Okay, so this design doesn't work. We would need some protection against the water destroying the water destroyed my device. But you guys get the point. You get the point. We can just suck it all back in like that. All right, so let's pick this stuff up, and we're going to use this because you can use water to harvest your crops for you. So that's what we're going to do, but we need a lot more of those dispensers. So I think we'll probably need like 4 or 5 of them. So that means we're going to need a bunch of bows and a bunch of string. And why is my inventory so full? Okay, don't need that. Oh, let's put all of these. Oh, no, we probably need some trapdoors. We don't need all of them, though. We'll put some of these away. We don't need this nether rack. Put that away. We will need the quartz. We don't need the potatoes for right now. We're going to get a whole bunch more of those in a second. Put the magma cream here for the moment. All right, and we need this string because we're going to be making a bunch of bows. All right, so let me make... We'll make 1, 2, 3... We'll make 4 of them. And then we'll make... How many of these do I have? 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so now I have 5 total dispensers. I don't think we'll need any more than that. Do I have 5 buckets of water? No, let's go get 5 buckets of water. All right, they're going to be in here. One, two, three, 4, 5. Perfect. We can go up our newly built ladder over here. Oh, this is going to be so cool when it's actually built and working. Convenient is that? Ladder going all the way up. Let's go up to the top here. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to put the dispensers all at the top here, and it should have water running all the way down this thing. So we're going to put a dispenser here. Oh, nope, it's facing the wrong direction. So we have to make it so it's facing this way. Oh, shoot, it's facing up. How are we going to do this? Okay, what if I place it like this? Oh, there we go. Okay, dispenser facing that way. We'll put one there. We'll put one here. We'll put one here. And we'll put one here. I don't know if that's really evenly spaced. See, ideally, I don't know how the water is going to be dispersed, but the water is going to come out here. I hope it doesn't just go down into one stream. You know, maybe what I should do, this will probably work better. Let's move these back just a little bit. Because the way water works is if it flows down the ground a little bit, shoot. If it flows down the ground a little bit, it will continue to spread out. So maybe if I back this away, it'll kind of flow out through all these areas. Yeah, so I'll just spread these out a little bit. I'll put one, oh gosh. Put one like that. We'll put another one like that. All right, so let's use these trap doors and kind of line it up like this. And the trap doors will keep the water issue from destroying the rest of my redstone, because it'll just keep it'll keep all the water from moving back here. All right, that looks good. All right, let's grab some more blocks here. So we just fill this in with a little bit of dirt, giving us a little bit more room here. All right, so now we're going to use our comparators. We're going to run comparators into the back of all of these because we want to switch all of these on all at the same time. All right, and then we can have one massive switch in the back that will turn all of these on at once. We're going to give ourselves a little bit more room back here. Maybe even a little bit more room than that. All right, so then I'm going to put a block in the back, and all the redstone will go to this signal here, which will have a lever on the top of it. All right, then we're going to connect everything. And I'm out of redstone. How did that happen? All right, we got to get more redstone. The thing to remember about redstone is these lines of redstone cannot be more than 15 blocks. So this is the longest one here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, so that is short enough. If you get longer than 15 blocks, you have to add a separate comparator in there to extend the length of your power line. Liam says, do you have hoppers in a chest? Oh, he's saying, do you just make it fall in the water? Do you have hoppers in a chest? We do at the other end. Because everything that falls out of those droppers will go to the McDonald's. We're looking for redstone. Am I completely out of redstone? How could this happen? How could I be out of redstone? I have a little stash. We only need a few more pieces. I have some in the hospital because I use redstone in making potions. But we need to go redstone mining. I guess I didn't realize I've been using all of this redstone to build these rail systems, and I must have completely run out of it. I've never run out of redstone before. All right, I have almost a whole stack here, which is great. All right, good thing we weren't out. We were just kind of out. And you know what? I feel like this should be prettier. I'm sorry, I can't just leave this on the grass like this. It just looks a little lame. A little lame. We're going to make it just look a little prettier by getting a cool piece of concrete or something for that to sit on. Liam says, time to mine some redstone. Yeah, we're going to have to do a mining session here pretty soon. So let's find a cool block we could use. I was thinking something concrete. Maybe blue or something. What did we use blue concrete for? I don't even remember this. Blue concrete? Let's do blue concrete. At the very least, it will stand out. The other thing I want to do is make a bunch of barrels. I don't know if I have enough wood to make the barrels, but we're going to try. All right, so let's, we'll pick all of this up. Make sure I don't lose any of the redstone. And replace these with these little pieces of blue concrete. Yeah, you can definitely see now that there's something going on here. Yeah, I think this is helpful too. If you're getting into redstone, I think this is helpful to like build with like brightly colored concrete, just so you can kind of see how your machine is built together. Because when we get into more complicated stuff, I don't build anything complicated, but when you do build complicated stuff, it's nice to be able to see at a glance from far away how everything kind of fits together, especially if you have like different layers of things. And this could be one way to do it, is like color code your electronic device or whatever it is that you're building. All right, here it is. I built a little computer to harvest my potatoes. So here is the moment of truth. We're going to see if my mega project works. I'm going to stand back and flip the switch and see what happens. Everything turned on. That's looking good. Oh, I didn't put any buckets of water in the system. Shoot! It didn't work! It didn't work because I forgot the buckets of water. Problem number 2 is it turned on these trap doors. Okay, so that is telling me that I need trapdoors on these squares, not these squares. Okay, we're learning lots of stuff here today. So I can have a trapdoor on this square. But not the square touching this block, because this is powering this block, which means this trapdoor is powered, which will it'll move the trapdoor down, which is not what we want. We want these trapdoors to stay up so the water doesn't come back and ruin all of our redstone contraptions here. All right, so that's better. Let's go ahead and put the buckets of water in each one of these dispensers. 1 bucket per dispenser. All right, let's try it again. Attempt 2 of my new electronic device. Look it's harvesting all the potatoes. It hasn't harvested everything, and some items are getting stuck on the edges here, and for some reason there's a whole row that has not gotten harvested, and there's a whole bunch of potatoes that are stuck over here. Shoot! Okay, well, we can probably fix this by just raising this up. That would probably, everything will hit this and then fall down. Everything should have fallen down into this item sorter thing and then flow down. Let's see if I can fix this by adding another dispenser in here. Because I really thought... Or I wonder if we can fix it by just going like this. No? Oh, that is fixing it. That is fixing it. I just opened these blocks here so that it spreads out. See, that spreads it out. All right, so this is perfect, except for right here. Things get stuck right here, which is not good. So maybe if we fill this in like this or something? This should probably... That might fix it. I'm not sure. We got some items down at these ends too that get stuck. Things get stuck at like the corners. I think when there's a corner like this, maybe... Can I switch this around so it's like this? Or maybe something like this. Maybe try something like this. No, it's still going to get stuck there. Wait, hold on. Want it right there. I think that'll work. I'm not sure. All right, let's flip it again. There's a couple of plants here at the edge. You know, I don't care about these plants. I think that's fine. Although we could fix this by going like this. And then it should grab those plants. But it looks like the corners that I was worried about are taken care of now, which is great. That should suck everything up. Perfect. All right, so this is flowing down into the sewer down here. Everything should flow down the sewer. Let's see if this is actually working. Liam says, third time's the charm. You don't have any corners. All right, we're going to climb up here into our back room of the McDonald's restaurant. And let's sneak into... This is our coal chest. Oh, can I see the... I don't know if anything is actually working in here. Oh, let's go to sleep. Liam says, who's going to flip the switch? Oh, I'll flip the switch. It's like I have to manually flip the switch, but it's like everything else will work on its own. I mean, I could set it up where it just runs on its own every once in a while, but I don't need potatoes all the time, you know. So let's see. 57 baked potatoes. Is anything in here? I mean, maybe that would I guess it cooked all the potatoes. I mean, I guess we harvested those potatoes, they all flow into here, and they all flow into here, and then they cook, and then they end up here. So that one field gives us like a stack of potatoes. That's not bad. A stack of food? I was kind of hoping it would be more than that. The only problem now is, though, I don't have any potatoes to replant because they're all cooked. Oh, I did grab a bunch. That's right. I've grabbed a ton. So I can replant with these. So let's just replant all of these guys. Oh, do I have a hoe? I do have my hoe. Yeah, so I guess one field is one stack. I feel like this is more than that. Well, no, it's a lot more than that because it was a whole stack plus 4 stacks that didn't even make it down into the sewers. But now that I fixed the glitches, more should actually make it down. All right, so we have to wait again to try this until these all grow up. But this is the fully working system. So we have this field connected up, so this is ready to go. We have a whole other field over here, but I think I'm probably just going to do one field. I might put trapdoors around this so this looks pretty and doesn't have this awful netherrack. But let's just fly up here for a moment. It just looks pretty cool. If we land on the rooftop here, ignore the screaming villagers inside. But yeah, doesn't that look pretty cool? So this is all connected up to my sewer system over to the McDonald's over here. And that is the completion of my latest mega project. Liam says, I want French fries. Oh, why is there a block of dirt up here? Yeah, so I'll just put some trapdoors around here, and this will be like my backup field in case I need potatoes. Because what's probably going to happen is I'll harvest this, it'll cook all the potatoes, and then I won't have any potatoes to replant. So I might have to use this field to get enough potatoes to replant this field. But, you know, not everything is... I can't fully automate everything. But yeah, I think that's pretty cool. It's a pretty quick way to get baked potatoes. And then this can be my new food source. Liam says, where's the meat? Oh, we just have potatoes at my McDonald's. I need to now I need to figure out how to do a meat, some kind of meat to go along with the potatoes. But for right now, we just got a whole bunch of potatoes. All right, the next thing I need to do, I need to make a bunch of barrels and candles. I want to put some candles in the sewer just on different barrels because barrels always look good. But I don't know if I have enough wood for that. And I also have to move this villager so to get him out of danger. He's just sitting out here in the open. But I think I will do that later. Yeah. I'm going to end the stream off here. Success! Success, we did it. Liam says, it's a nice system, though. Thank you, Liam. Thank you, everyone who stopped by the stream today. Thank you, Liam. Thank you, V5. Thank you, everybody, and I hope you have a great weekend. And everybody remember, no matter what is going on in your life, to always do something fun every single day. Until next time, this is Zach, signing off.